Hello, children, and a very warm welcome to you all. I am here with another interesting chapter in English literature. The name of the chapter is A Tuesday, and it is an extract from Mary Poppins by PL Travers. Pamela Lyndon Travers, or PL Travers, was an Australian English writer who spent most of her life in England. She is best known for the Mary Poppins series of children's books. The character is inspired by her real life great aunt Helen Moorhead, whom she describes as compact of adventure and kept her own secrets closely. Mary Poppins was also released as an American musical film in 1964 with the same name as that of the book. It is considered to be among the finest of Walt Disney's productions. Before beginning to read and understand the chapter, let us have a look into what the book is about. The Banks children, Jane, Michael, and the twins John and Barbara live in London with their parents. When their nanny leaves, her replacement arrives one evening as Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is proud and often irritable, but within her stern exterior are hidden all kinds of delightful wonders. She is no ordinary nanny, but a magical one. She can slide up banisters, float in the air, step into pictures, stick stars on the sky, and talk to animals. Mary takes the Banks children on a series of magical adventures, such as using a magical compass to travel around the world. However, she firmly believes in good behavior and disobedience is punished. Nonetheless, the children adore her. She is not distant and neglectful like their parents, and they find safety within her caring discipline that she brings to their lives. Perhaps most important, her ordered world still allows for exploration and excitement. Let us begin with an animated version of the story, A Tuesday.
Mary Poppins held the compass and said north. Suddenly, the wind became icy and they were surrounded by boulders of snow. A huge polar bear stood on its hind legs and hugged Mary Poppins. Jane and Michael trembled. Did polar bears eat children? They wondered. Let me get you a little snack, the bear said kindly, and tucked a herring into Mary Poppins' hand. Mary Poppins said, We have to leave. Thank you for the fish. South, she said to the compass. Jane and Michael found themselves in a leafy jungle. Mary Poppins, how nice to see you, shrieked a hyacinth macaw. Eat some bananas instead of that wriggling fish. Mary Poppins shook her head and said, East. Jane and Michael were disappointed, for they had wanted to eat some bananas. Again, the world spun, and they were in a grassy clearing in front of a huge furry shape. Was the large furry shape really a panda? The panda said sleepily, Whoever it is, please go away. I rest in the afternoon. Perhaps, Mary Poppins said, you'll be sorry you missed us. The panda opened one eye. Oh, it's you, my dear girl. Where will you stay? We are not staying, Mary Poppins assured him. The panda yawned. Never mind, you two. Tickle me behind the ears. Eagerly, Jane and Michael stroked the panda. He's asleep, said Mary Poppins softly. The spinning began again. They found themselves on a long white shore. A large dolphin yelled with surprise. Mary Poppins! What would you like to have? The dolphin grinned. The seaweed here is excellent. Thank you, Amelia, but we have to be home in half a minute. Au revoir. Mary, are you taking that herring with you? Asked Amelia, eyeing the fish. No, I'm planning to throw it back to the sea. Mary Poppins held the fish aloft, and it swooped up and raced away with a splash. Herring, herring, yelled Michael. If the herring and the dolphin were racing, he wanted the herring to win. What are you doing, Michael? Asked Mary Poppins. Startled, he turned to the sea. There was nothing but a neat green lawn, Jane and Mary Poppins in the park.
Dear children, I hope you enjoyed the story. In the chapter, we have read that Mary Poppins takes the children on a magical adventure around the world with a magical compass. There are many more stories like this where children go to enchanted lands, meet new and strange people, make new friends, and travel to fantastic places. Can you name a few? I would like to put up a question to you. Suppose you get a chance to travel with a magical compass, where would you want to go? With whom would you like to go on this adventure trip and why? Think about it. If you face any kind of difficulty in understanding the chapter or have any query, please feel free to ask me. Thank you. Bye bye.